Alright guys, so obviously, if you've been keeping up with everything, then you know that Wonder Woman is getting, well there's a gear set for her movie outfit, and as a person, if you've been watching, that's been rolling with Wonder Woman since day one, then you know that there's no way I couldn't have this gear. So I want you guys to watch me grind through all these towers for this movie gear.
Now it's
Let's
game
go.
on.
This is not playtime.
So far, it seems pretty easy, but I saw that there was a... There we go. Easy work, easy work.
Wonder Woman wins.
Let's try to cram through this as quick as possible.
Begin.
While we're cramming through this, I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to get quiet on you. But were you guys excited to go see the movie? Ah! That comes out June 2nd, I believe. I've been pumped to see it. I've watched every trailer, kept up with it for the most part. Unlike a lot of other people, I actually like guy+A. Ah. I don't think she's a bad choice for the movie. But I actually have a lot of hope for this movie. I know that the projected box office was pretty fluctuating. I know the low was like 60 million while the high was like 150. So, you know, but there were some early reviews and some people did get a chance to see it. And although I didn't go in depth into the reviews, I did hear that they were excited for the most part. I didn't get any spoilers or anything because I really don't like to go into any movie with a full set of spoilers. I like to form my own opinion and then kind of see what other people are thinking. But I'm definitely excited about this gear. Oh. Bet you everybody's gonna want to try to get it just because it's the first set of movie gear. But I'm a level 20 Wonder Woman. You know, I've been rocking with Wonder Woman, regardless of her inconsistent trait. You know, as I pop the trait. Seems like they made this kind of easy. Hopefully the other ones are harder. I don't want nobody to get this if they don't deserve it. If you ain't been rocking with Wonder Woman, I don't want to see you wearing this outfit. Simple as that.
Wonder Woman wins.
Once again, guys, let me know. Are you guys going to grind for the gear? If so, you know, are you going to start playing Wonder Woman just because you have the gear? Is the gear going to make you start wanting to play Wonder Woman? This may make me play her a little bit more because I did kind of drop playing her for a while and picked up Black Canary.
Begin.
Simply because Black Canary is a lot faster character overall. I do think they could have came up with some better names for the actual Vortex though. Smash Hit Boots. You know what we call Smash Hit Pants or something like that? Definitely could have came up with something better than that.
You are not worthy. Submit.
trying to get through this as quick as possible, guys. Hopefully I still get the gold box.
Is that a video?
Begin.
For the gods. You will
Oh,
submit.
shoot. Well, you know what that probably means? Justice League is coming out soon, right? So, we're definitely going to get one for Batman. If they did one for Wonder Woman, I guarantee you they're doing a gear set for Wonder Woman. They're definitely going to, hopefully, I won't want to say definitely, but they should do a gear set for Superman and all the other Flash as well, which is definitely going to be cool. I probably won't grind for those ones, unless you guys just want to see me get the full Justice League set.
This is for the road.
They may even release it as a character. Oh, that's a pretty nice mask. Kind of looks like Cyclops. But oh, I forgot they throw it, they don't slide it. There we go. Easy, easy. I think that was the last fight right there. Was it?
Wonder Woman wins.
Let me guys know. Let me guys know. Let me know, guys. Are you excited to see the Wonder Woman June 2nd? I think that's about. What is that? Is that next Friday? Is that this Friday? I mean, well, I cleared that pretty easy. I'm definitely excited to see the movie. I know Ares is the main villain, and I'm not too familiar. Look at there's One Piece.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, this one's a little bit longer. Once again, stay tuned, man. We're just going to grind through this, and then after that, we're probably going to cut it. And I may do another one later or just do a regular video later. I just wanted you guys to be a part of this process of me grinding for the Wonder Woman gear, you know.
Begin.
Oh, I always mess up on that diagonal jump to the shield. I didn't Cinder though.
Your technique is flawed.
Your technique is flawed. Got her. That's just gonna give me some extra points. Easy, easy peasy. Perfect victory too? Ooh.
Wonder Woman wins.
Like a beast? But if they are going to be releasing the movie costumes for the characters, is there any character that... Oh, I forgot about Aquaman. Aquaman is in Justice League. So he's definitely probably going to get a... Definitely. Funny sentence there. But he's definitely going to... I was about to say it again. He's definitely going to get his movie set. So that's going to be interesting to see. Oh! No! Stop! There we go. Easy peasy.
Yield if you wish to live. For the gods.
You know, the problem is, those level 20s are actually pretty hard. When they give you the level 20, that's what I'm worried about. When you go up against those level 20 bosses, it's difficult. It's difficult. Like, it took me a few tries, so you guys may see some frustration and rages. Cause I'm definitely not good enough to ride this dominate them the first time. Ooh. No. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Wonder Woman wins.
Hopefully it looks good. I didn't watch the full trailer that Injustice released for it. I kind of wanted to be a surprise on how it's going to look. I just saw the general, get the Wonder Woman gear now. So I rushed here as fast as possible to get the gear for you guys. I know there's probably dozens upon dozens of people ahead of me, but I do appreciate if you guys are watching me
Begin.
grind for the gear.
Taste my blade.
Shoot.
Aphrodite forbids you. Hail Hermes.
Easy peasy. Oh, I'm trying to hit the combo for you guys and finish it off. Oh!
I'm the real Green Lantern.
You're no
He's
match
the real
for me.
one, not the fake one. Just know that. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Wonder Woman wins.
Hopefully the stat. I'm thinking about the gear. The stats better be pretty legit, right? I mean, they're making you do one of the harder planets for it. Plus, I mean, it's the movie gear.
Begin.
They gotta have the stats pretty high. So I guess you could always regen the.
I'm dominating.
Oh, I messed that up. I messed that up pretty bad.
Yield if you wish to live.
Use your character power 3 times. Ooh, snap, please. Dang it. Dang it.
You will submit.
I know with the movie coming out, a lot of people have assumed that Ares is going to be released as DLC. I'm not too convinced on it. I don't think he's going to be such a popular villain that they're going to have no choice but to put him in through DLC.
Wonder Woman
You know, with
wins.
Zod, Man of Steel was a big hit. I know some people may disagree, they may not like Zack Snyder's work, but the movie made a lot of money. So, they had no choice but to put Zod in there. With with Ares, I don't see a lot of popularity coming from him.
Begin.
Hail Hermes. Hail Athena.
Come on, man.
Aphrodite forbids you. Hail Athena.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to hit the combo for you guys. You're not complying.
You will submit.
And she wants to
You're
clash,
no
of
warrior.
course.
My sword disapproves.
Well, that's a pretty nice headpiece. Has the side so it looks more like a helmet. You're looking for one like that. Well, I had one like that. The gear is so low. I'm not trying to use a whole bunch of commons.
Dominating.
She hit it too early. I think that you can block that with the bracelet too.
Wonder Woman wins.
But like I was saying, is there with the movie gear, with this trailer they released being confirmed to be coming into the game, and if you're smart, I'm not trying to diss her, but if you were paying attention, you know that the movie gear is going to be, it was going to be coming So, is there anybody that you're looking forward to? Aquaman, Batman, Flash. I think Wonder Woman has the same costume in Justice League. I'm not too sure on that. Mara, she's also a highly rumored DLC. She probably will already have her DCEU suit then. Most likely. I mean, her design from the movie has been released for a while. But they may try to milk some extra money. I imagine that would be like a premiere skin pack, probably. Have a different voice or something. Gotta make the money where you can, right?
Technique is flawed.
So this is Tower 2.
You will submit.
Tower 2 in the grind to get the Wonder Woman gear. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far.
You know how this ends.
You have false confidence.
Let me know if the volume is a little bit too low, if my voice is a little bit too low. I can't adjust that for you guys.
I'm dominating.
The matches have been pretty easy so far.
Wonder
I'm not
Woman
really
wins.
too worried about any of the tower matches. I'm pretty legit with Wonder Woman. I could kind of relax and talk to you guys without having to focus in too much. But other than the Wonder Woman constant talk, are you guys enjoying Injustice 2 so far? Are you enjoying the game? Have you found your main character? I ask these questions every time on stream. I like to get a good feel of how you guys are feeling on the game.
Begin.
So far, I can definitely say I'm enjoying it. At least the competitive aspect of it. I've never been too big. I've never liked the Injustice story simply because I'm such a Superman fan. I don't like when they turn on me. I don't like that just because he's the most powerful. Quotes around that because, I mean, there's a lot of leaders who would pose a threat, but since he's perceived as the most powerful to the mass media, to mass viewers, he's always portrayed kind of as the villain. People always want to see him go bad, be a little bit more
Wonder
dark,
Woman
you know.
wins.
Although he was like that in Man of Steel, and I did enjoy Man of Steel a lot. One of my favorite movies, superhero. We're just limited to the superhero genre. It's one of my favorite movies. Batman vs Superman is up there as well. But I don't like seeing Superman just be a bad character, you know. I want him to be the hero. But realistically, and when I say realistically, I mean fictionally, they feel as though he poses the most threat to the League. I mean, what are they going to do? Have Batman turn evil? I mean, everybody in the Justice League could stop Batman pretty easy. So him being a villain, what would he be as a villain? Lex Luthor? So that's where I come down on that, you know? So they always paint Superman to be the bad guy. I think you could have a pretty good, storyline where Wonder Woman was evil. Even maybe, Aquaman, since they do control like armies, you know, they have a lot of resources at their hand. Aquaman especially, simply because that would be a great story. Now I'm thinking of the story plots in my head, but it would be a great story simply because Atlanteans, maybe less so now since the Justice League is more familiar with him, but you could definitely come up with a story of fresh Aquaman, you know? Justice League, I don't know, maybe come up with some kind of title. Justice
Wonder Woman
League
wins.
7 Seas, or whatever title you want to come up with, and you just have the Justice League encountering Aquaman for the first time. Imagine how much of the Atlantean equipment and technology and magic would be so new to Superman, who is susceptible to magic. He can be damaged by it. Batman, all of these characters. Imagine how new that would be for them. Oh, that's probably, whoa. That's definitely the most points I've ever gotten right there. But imagine how new that would be for them. What makes this one? And look, they just played for this one's 20 plus, but whatever. Can't believe you guys just put it at any.
Wonder Woman.
Imagine how new that would be for them. That's a lot of people. I'm keep losing my. Imagine how the technology and just that the Atlanteans bring, the new culture that they would bring to the battlefield. You know, the tactics and everything. And the world is majority water. Aquaman has good control of the water. So does his wife Mira. She's like a water bender, from my understanding. So you would have a great story where they're all encountering something new, you know? Aquaman alone wouldn't be that much of a threat to the entirety of the league. I mean, I'm pretty sure Superman or Wonder Woman could take him down pretty easy. Or a land fight, assuming that it would be a land fight. You know? In the sea, I don't think there's a hero that can really take him. So, but I think that would be cool. I'm tired of seeing Superman always being the bad guy. Let someone else be the bad guy, alright? So I can't really... I'm not a fan of it.
Begin.
I'm not a fan of Superman being a bad guy. Which one is that? Hey, which,
Submit.
who else watching? Which, oh, Jesus. Which, dang it, I keep using my train time.
Submit to me.
Game. Which Lantern Core is yellow? It's Fear, right? I'm stupid. But that's a bright yellow.
I'm dominating.
Aren't they more usually a deeper yellow? Like they're more golden, am I wrong? Like Fear is like a darker yellow. Right? I guess it looks a little bit too bright. For Fear, like the logo color, his logo color looks right. But the shader color looks off to me, like it should have been a deeper yellow. Well, maybe I'm going crazy. Deadshot. Interesting character. I was going to play, I had planned on playing a lot of him prior, which is interesting. I'm wondering why they haven't released his Suicide Squad. I guess that too right there is pretty much his Suicide Squad. So his default suit. You know, so I guess there's not really a lot you can do with Deadshot. Like, even to me, a lot of his gear doesn't really look too fancy. A lot of the helmet choices they chose were bad. A lot of the helmet choices they chose weren't too, I wasn't too fond of. You got this like alien ET look going on. I'm not sure why they came up with that. You got the skeleton, the skull, so that was obvious. I mean, maybe there's just not a lot of choices you could do with Deadshot's mask. What does that do? That meter? I don't think that's a meter. And that is the transition with the meter burn off the shield rush. That is a part of the gear. Blade Breaker, I believe the name is. I'll show you that. Ooh, he jumped far for that one. Ooh. I like this super. I like the supers where it doesn't do a whole bunch of extra dramatics. You know? Like Firestorms, I don't like his super. Atrocitus, I don't like his super. Jokers don't like his super. Robin, his super is, it was cool until they did the little wind tunnel when he's running. Like, what is that? He's running a total of 20 feet, maybe. And you guys put him in a wind tunnel? That's just silly. But, Wonder Woman's is up there. Flash's is alright. I'm not as big of a fan of it as everybody else. I think it was a very interesting idea. That's the Cersei alternate one she's in. I have the Amazonian Princess shirt on. Is this it? No, this is, yeah, this is Amazonian Princess.
Your technique is flawed.
And she has the Cersei alternate, I believe. Really?
Submit to me.
Damn.
Wonder Woman wins.
Awesome. I don't know what else there is to talk about, man. The Red Hood trailer came out yesterday. Well, technically it came out yesterday, but it hasn't been up a full 24 hours yet. I thought that was pretty cool. I like Red Hood. I liked his moveset. He little pistol throw and then it comes back and he
I'm not
reloads
afraid
it.
of a little
Definitely awesome. Definitely some cool ideas in there. I'm not mad at his inclusion. He plays far enough away from Deadshot and Robin where you could definitely tell the difference between the characters. You're all seeing some similarities between them. Not that there's a similarity really between Deadshot and Red Hood. I feel like he gets compared a lot simply because Batman, not Batman, Deathstroke is a lot like Batman with guns. I mean, if you want to simplify Deathstroke, that's how you would simplify him. Batman with guns. He has the superior martial arts training. He has the combat knowledge, tactical knowledge. He just uses guns, you know? So I understand that. And when you have Red Hood, I would like to say he's the least popular character out of the two. Batman, Deathstroke, Red Hood. Like right now, if I go out somewhere and I'm with some of my family, you know, they're not gonna probably know who Red Hood is.
Wonder Woman wins.
Unless I told them. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna know Deathstroke. They're gonna know Batman. So he kind of gets left in this weird spot that when people are introduced to him, they're like, this is Red Hood. He's kind of like Deathstroke. You know, although he uses just the pistols. And they try to, I feel like they try to separate him a little bit more in the comics with him using the all blades and him having his own blade. Similar to Nightwing. Like everybody has their own thing going on. Like Nightwing has the Teen Titans, right? That kind of set him apart from Batman.
Your technique is flawed.
Damian Wayne now has the Teen Titans. Because Nightwing is solo, he's a solo hero now. But he had a transition, you know what I mean? He transitioned from being a Batman sidekick. Right? Okay. He transitioned from being a Batman sidekick into being Nightwing his own hero. Like Nightwing and Robin are two different entities. You know? One's a solo hero, his own act. That did start as a transition to Robin, but he definitely became his own superhero. Red Hood, with his backstory being killed by the Joker and him being a more ruthless, rugged Robin, I feel like he never really had time to shine on his own because he was so vengeful. He was, you know, just all that. He never really had time to shine on his own until he got the Outlaws, which I hear is pretty good. I haven't kept up with it too much. So I haven't kept up with the Outlaws, but I hear it's pretty good. Starfire is part of that, right? Starfire and Arsenal. Another character, I don't think he's differentiated himself enough from Green Arrow. He's more ruthless, yeah, but you see those are kind of That's kind of the thing. That kind of defines their character almost. And with there being a whole bunch of anti-heroes now, especially coming from the villain side, like Harley Quinn, anti-hero, Lobo, anti-hero, Killer Frost, I'm pretty sure in the comics right now is an anti-hero. I'm trying to think of some more. You got Red Hood as an anti-hero, but he's not a villain example. Deadshot, anti-hero. Deathstroke, more of an anti-hero than a straight-up villain. That's the examples I can think of off the top for you guys right now. And that comes from the villain side. But even then, they're defined by more than just their willingness to do whatever it takes. Let this man completely topless. I got this man completely topless right now. But what does this dude got? Gills on his sneakers? He got gill boots. He got the latest in Atlantean fashion. Rain boots with gills. Oh.
I will not be your ally.
Prepare to be humbled.
I hate the clashes. I mean, maybe it's if I haven't seen all the clashes, but from the ones I've seen, it's literally like the character who initiates a clash. The character who initiates a clash says something unique, special.
Wonder Woman wins.
And then they kind of reply the person who's being clashed with. The person, they kind of give a generic reply. Like right then and there. Prepare to be humbled. How does that fit with I will not be your ally? So that's kind of off-putting at times. We kind of breezed through this tower pretty quick. Not sure the exact time that we've been streaming this so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are enjoying it, I want you to hit the thumbs up button. Let me know I'm doing something right. If you're not enjoying it, I want you to hit the thumbs down button. Let me know I'm doing something wrong. Either way, just do something, you know? And if you're really enjoying it, I would highly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. Consider subscribing. There's definitely going to be Injustice 2 content all the time. If you go look at the upload history on my channel, team up. You're here, I'm on YouTube, so you know. You see that since the release of Injustice, there has been 9 stop Injustice content. Wonder Woman, Black Canary, Captain Cold, smaller videos with no commentary. So I do have some just quick matches up there. Have the longer videos up there. There's all kinds of Injustice content for you guys, and I'm planning on doing a lot more stuff that is not been done yet. So something a little bit more fun, light, positive, enjoyable. So if that's what you want to see, I'll just stay tuned, you know. And if I'm lying, you gotta subscribe. I reach it so far. I love that move. Only problem is once they start to predict that move, it's really hard to condition them again to start ducking, because she doesn't have a lot of good low moves. Alright, last up is Scarecrow. Pretty good character from what I've seen. People know how to play him well. He's definitely like a Lobo, but slow. He's Lobo, but slow.
Begin.
He has the long hook, which reaches, man, that thing has distance. Like, he can hit me from right there. One thing I need to start doing with Wonder Woman is popping that character trait a little bit more. Ooh. Hey, look, he's got distance on it. Only thing, it takes him a while to recover. So that's the only downside of that. Yeah. Jesus. Jesus, God.
Panic is war.
Oh, my shield just disappeared. That's cool.
You couldn't be
Took my meter though.
I've only just begun.
There we go. Pretty easy so far, guys. Not too much of a challenge. Just grinding through it. Like, these things are a grind. I'm happy they finally got a Wonder Woman gear set over here. Ooh, got it. Now that's the most I've ever gotten right there. Gonna have a lot of gold boxes to open. Like the name, Diana's Theatrical Chestplate. Like, that's not a cool name. Tiara of Divine Tragedy. That is a good name. I can't see the names for the other one at the moment, but I like that.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Wow. There's a lot of people to fight. Hopefully we can zoom through these guys. If you're watching, I really do appreciate it. Sticking through me through this multiverse grind. I know it's not as exciting, and the talking points aren't as fun as direct online competition. And I do appreciate you guys coming to watch me play this. Definitely thought of you guys first when I saw it. Made sure I was able to stream it.
Technique is flawed.
Fight one to the last fight. I want to stream this for you guys. Hopefully we can do some. Ooh, dang it. Hopefully we can do some more of these later on. Like Superman, I'll probably do one for him. Assuming they're not going to sell the Justice League skins for pack. Because, you know, that's probably net them a lot more money. I'm surprised they even did this as free. I was expecting this to be something that you have to buy as a premiere skin or something. But no, they were nice enough, courteous enough to just give it to you for free in the multiverse.
Begin.
Once again, that transition with the meter burn shield dash is a gear ability or augment, whatever term you like to go by. Ooh, can I get it perfect? Can I get a perfect?
You going easy on me?
It's too soon to get cocky.
Can I get a perfect? Dang it. Where's my perfect? Ooh, I wanted to transition.
You are not worthy.
There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just rack up those extra points. Is this the first fight of this time? I feel like I've been playing for a long time already, and I'm sure it's only probably been like 40 minutes. Maybe
Wonder
at
Woman
times.
wins.
Should get like a little clock so I can check how long I've been streaming. Put a timer on, just have it sit there. or start the timer on my phone. Either or are solutions. Let's get back to the superhero talk, guys. Wonder Woman is coming out. Spider-Man is coming out. And I'm assuming most people just know. I haven't come across a person that says, no, I'm not watching the Spider-Man movie. No, I'm not watching the Justice League. Well, actually, no. That's not true. I did meet a person that did not want to watch the Batman vs Superman movie or any of the Civil War or any of that. But they did go and see Suicide Squad, and they did. Speaking of movie suits, where's the Joker's Jared Leto outfit at? I'll grind the multiverse for that. Unlike a lot of people, I like Jared Leto's Joker. I thought the scene in the back of the nightclub with the blah 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 blah, awesome. Loved it. One of my favorite scenes I've seen from a Joker character. It just seemed so whimsical.
Begin.
You know, he didn't seem. When I'm watching the Joker, you know, I want him to seem like he doesn't care. Because to me, that is crazy. When you don't care about when you're not thinking about the consequences of what you're doing or the way people are perceiving your actions, and you're just free to do whatever you want. You know, that's part of what Joker is to me. Just a guy who does whatever he wants, doesn't care how you feel about it. Which is why it's crazy to me when people try to box Joker up. How can you define how Joker is supposed to act when the core of his character is just being crazy? I know a lot of people try to say he's deeper than that, and I'm one of the people that doesn't agree. I don't feel like Joker is this deep character that they try to make him out to be. I feel he's actually pretty shallow, which is what makes him so deep. You know, I know it seems like a contradiction, but hear me out. Joker, how do I best put this? Joker doesn't need to have the complex backstory. Mr. Freeze has a motivation.
Begin.
Who else is there? There's Deathstroke, who, although he's just a hitman, he still has his moral codes, you know, which I'm not sure if that was introduced later on in his comic history, or he started with that, but there's Deathstroke. Usually these villains have, especially nowadays, man, like, can you imagine the Joker being an anti-hero? Come on. Like, there's been times where Joker wasn't the immediate threat. Like, what comic was I reading? I believe it was Batman and Robin.
Wonder Woman wins.
It was Damian Wayne as Batman, which I love that comic run. Damian Wayne as Batman. I had that hardcover as well. I keep saying that. Damian Wayne is Robin. Dick Grayson is Batman, and they, once again, that's my favorite pairing in comics right now, because they're so different, you know. And Damian, I'm not sure how much it's portrayed in the Justiceverse for those who don't keep up with the comics of things, but I'm not saying I know every single thing about the comics either, but I try to stay current to the relationships between people. And what's going on in comics in general. If I don't get a chance to read everything, I want to at least know for the most part what is going on with everything. But what's crazy to me is that Damian wants so badly to be the Batman, right? And he sees Dick Grayson, rightfully so, as the person who is the challenge. As the person who is the challenge to this this throne, right? But the thing is, the person he thinks is a challenging is he's always trying to best. Not that he's not trying to be better than everybody, but the person he's trying to outdo and belittle all the time and kind of prove his claim to the cow is Dick Grayson. But Dick Grayson, it's been established that he doesn't really want to be the Batman. He understands that at this point, he has to be the Batman. He has to, because he's the best. He's the best out of the Bat family right now. I can see Jason maybe taking over, but I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dang, I'm sorry, guys. I just couldn't hit it. It was bothering me. I'm pretty sure Jason has said at some point in comics, if you've read it, then let me know, that he doesn't even want to be Batman anymore. So he doesn't see he just doesn't want to be Batman. So that leaves, and then you have what? Jason Todd, not Jason Todd, what's that name? Tim Drake, who currently at Rebirth is obviously gone.
Wonder
But,
Woman wins.
spoiler, he's gone. So right now, for the most part, Dick Grayson has always been the best choice of the Robins. He's well-rounded in enough areas to make up for anything that he lacks. So Jason Todd has the aggression,
Begin.
right? Jason Todd is willing to hurt criminals. Okay. Dick Grayson has enough of that desire to punish people and right wrongs, so to speak. That he's not lacking in that area, and that's not even an area that I feel is necessary for a Batman character, for the Batman character. And then you have Tim Drake, who's obviously the detective aspect of Batman. And when you break it down, all these characters, all these Bat family members, besides maybe Oracle,
Wonder Woman wins.
they're all broken down aspects of Bruce's skills. You know, Dick Grayson has the athletic gifts. He's probably the most athletically gifted of all the Robins, bar maybe Damian, but I think he can even get Damian.
Begin.
And then you have Damian, who has the focus at a young age, has the focus, the determination, the will, the desire to finish his mission. He had that tactical aspect of it. He's focused, willing to do what is necessary to complete the mission. And then you have Red Hood, who's obviously the aggression aspect of Batman. Tim Drake is the investigative portion, which he's a very skilled detective, you know. So you have those components, and together they all are Batman. That's what you get. And the only one that is well-rounded enough in those areas is either Dick Grayson or Damian. I think Jason is just he's too blinded, you know? I don't think he has enough vision. He doesn't see the big picture enough for him to be a Batman. Tim Drake, I don't think he has the necessary commitment to really take on helping a city. Like you see out of the sidekicks so far, who's went on to establish their own stomping grounds. Bloodhaven, that's Nightwing's city. So you have Nightwing City, right? Bloodhaven. Batman has Gotham. Superman has Metropolis. Green Arrow has Star City. Flash has Central City. You see how these things are all playing out. Nightwing is a staple hero now. He's his own man, which they've pushed him far enough away from Batman, but they tethered them enough as well that he's able to always jump back into the Bat family fold. Whereas Red Hood, by comparison, you can't really give Red Hood his own city.
Begin.
He's too reckless. Red Hood is just way too reckless to give his own city to. It's like you're not gonna give a city to ooh, fact check that for me. Or maybe I'll fact check it later. Has Roy Harper ever been the Green Arrow? I noticed Batman is really the only hero who's had his cowl passed around. Like Superman doesn't have his cowl passed around. I mean, you have Barry who has his. Barry's had his passed around probably the most. I believe we're up to a total of 4 Flashes. Well, technically, it would only really be 3 if you just count the person that was actually wearing a Flash suit.
Wonder Woman
Once again,
wins.
guys, we're zooming through this multiverse. If you're enjoying it, go ahead and hit the like button. Leave a comment if you want. Talk to me. How do you guys feel? You know, are you excited for the Wonder Woman movie? Are you gonna grind the multiverse for the gear? Let me know. We zoomed through this one as well. We're almost at the end. Wow. Cheetah was the 20. That's gonna be rough. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be rough. That's a rushed down character.
Begin.
And I'm not familiar with their block screens. Alright guys, I'm ready to make I was gonna say that, but we're not ending the stream until we get all the gear.
Your technique is flawed.
Are there any Justice League suits? I hate that they take so long to get up. Throwing off my whole time. There we go. I'm done trying to play around with that.
Wonder Woman wins.
And once again, guys, if you're watching this later on YouTube and you made it this far into it, I'm assuming that you enjoyed the stream. So do me a favor, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. I read every single one. That is a guarantee from me to you. I read every single comment.
Begin.
So go ahead and leave a comment. I will reply. I upload Injustice 2 daily. Some type of content. Sometimes it has no commentary over it. Sometimes it does. Upload other superhero related stuff. Pretty much all superhero related content. I'm uploading. You know, X-Men came out with a trailer for their new TV show. I uploaded that. You know, I try to stay on top of everything. You guys can definitely probably have 9 followers. I'm a small guy. I'm a small fry.
Not in
But
a
I'm
thousand
trying to
years.
get more things. You guys don't have to have a video to hear my thoughts on the literal things, you know? So Flash gets a new director. That's not. I don't feel like that's very video worthy.
Wonder Woman wins.
You know, there's thousands of videos that are going to tell you Flash got a new director. What new information does that give you? Does that tell you the plot of the? I'm not going to do that video, but I can tell you over a quick glance if I think it's a good choice, bad choice, just those kind of things. Got it. Most points I've gotten so far. Okay. Boom. Alrighty, guys. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Wonder Woman.
Hopefully this isn't too difficult. Her health points are way up. I'm gonna try not to rage, but these usually always have me raging. Because it's not like they have good defense.
Begin.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Please don't. Oh. Dang it. Jesus Christ. What the heck was that? This is wild. Well, I'm making a lot of damage, dude. Wonder Woman puts a lot of damage on the board. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, this is actually pretty easy. This is gonna be a win. This is the first time I beat it. This is the first time I beat it in one go. Alright guys, let's not choke. Let's not choke. Let's not choke. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Okay guys. Guys, please help. Help me. Help me. Oh, you can throw that. Didn't know that. Got her. Got her. First time. Let's go. First time I've done that. On the string.
Wonder Woman wins.
One time and we're done. No rage needed. No rage necessary. We're gonna go put this gear on. We'll see what it looks like. Hopefully it looks pretty awesome. Oh, you had to connect 5 super moves. And outside world. It's this one. Alright guys, for the stream. This is how much I love you guys. For the stream, we're gonna run through this. We're gonna do the 5 super moves. God dang, that's a lot of people. We're gonna do the 5 super moves. I'm gonna make sure I don't use my meter. Bonus tower for you guys. And I'm gonna complete the objectives for the tower, get the 3 objectives done.
Begin.
Go put on the gear. I'm so used to using meter guys with Wonder Woman. Just need to do 5 super moves. There's like 10 of these guys here. It shouldn't be too hard to get 5 super moves done. Probably should have checked the objectives before. Dang it. Allow me to do that. Go. Hit me. Go. There you go. There you go. Good job. You're a champ. You're a champ and a scholar. Oh. It goes your gentleman and a scholar. There we go. That counts, so I'll let you guys know that. I found that out before that. Finishing with the actual first hit of the super move does count. Let's try to zoom through these a little bit quicker. I'm going to try not to wait for the super move every single time. I'm definitely not going to use meter, so I can try to do it every single time, but I'm not going to wait. What is that? You know, I haven't seen any good Joker gear either. That's another reason why I want him to have it. I haven't seen any good gear from him. All his gear has been pretty mediocre so far, honestly. There we go, that's 2. Dang it, I missed it. Also, if you guys didn't know, if you press
Wonder Woman wins.
If you press the X button during the super at certain times, I haven't got the timing for everybody else. For Robin, I know it's during the sword slashes. During his super, if you press X with each of the sword slashes, then you get a damage buff. And you'll know you'll hit it when Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. You'll know I apologize. You know you'll hit it when a sword, 2 swords cross will pop up under your life bar. From the deep. I think I accidentally used the meter.
Wonder Woman wins. Begin.
You are not worthy. Yield if you wish to live.
Oh, sorry, I got a little back there. My fault. Sorry, we're on that one. I think I'm at 3 so far though, so that's good.
You will submit.
There we go. Trying to get through this as quick as possible, guys.
Wonder Woman wins.
If you watch this far into the stream, it doesn't mean you've enjoyed the stream if you watched it this far. So you can do me a favor. Personally, I personally appreciate it
Begin.
if you would subscribe. He has the blue battery now, so we'll do this side. We almost need the middle there on that side. No, that's you know what I mean. Ah. Alright, so we're gonna try to hit him with this super real quick. You guys seen it. Once again,
Wonder Woman wins.
Wonder Woman does come out June 2nd. We are grinding towards getting her movie gear, her movie costume, her movie suit, however you want me to phrase it. We currently have all the pieces. Right now at this moment, we're just doing one more to get the complete objectives list. Stick around, so I'll put on the gear so you guys can see what it looks like. Decide if you want to, in fact, see the gear. If you do, alrighty, that was simple enough. Oh, snap. Is this the last fight? I hope this isn't the last fight. Okay, let me try this again. That should be 5 by my count. But just to make sure, I'll do it a couple more times. I'll try to get it done every fight just to make sure, because I'm not too positive that that's been 5. That should be 5. That should be 5. I think I got it every single one except for the first Wonder Woman fight.
Begin.
Well, I gotta finish off the first hit. Oh, Jesus. Oh. No. Got it. Kind of good. Pretty easy. I think we got 2 more fights, three more fights, and then we're gonna finish it up. Gonna put on the movie gear, and then we're gonna open up the boxes we got. Hopefully, we get some more good gear. And then call it a day. Oh, I didn't even know she could do that in the air. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty awesome. Dang it. Oh, nice. There we go. Oh, no.
I don't want to hurt you. You should be so lucky.
Oh, man. There we go. That's game. Good game. GG.
Wonder Woman wins.
Alright, we got 2 more fights.
Hello.
We're gonna close it out. Hey. How you doing? Just gonna grind this last tower.
Begin.
Get the objective list complete. This will be up on YouTube if you're joining late. You can watch it there. For those of you that for those of you that are coming in on the tail end,
Your
I
technique is flawed.
most likely will stream some more later, just the online matches. But I just want to get in a good stream for you guys, getting the Wonder Woman gear. I know you guys have seen me play with her a lot, so yeah. Oh, no. Of course she
Almost
clashed with her.
closing time. I've only just begun.
Alright, guys.
Just finished grinding. Just kidding. The grind never stops.
Wonder Woman wins.
Funny. But once again, guys, if you're looking forward to any of the movies gear coming out for any of the other characters, so you got Aquaman, Flash, Batman, Superman, Mara, if she makes it into the game, she is highly rumored to be a DLC female coming in there. That's cool. But if you guys are looking forward to any of the movie sets, tell me which one you're looking forward to, even from the Suicide Squad. You know, the Suicide Squad movie came out, we had 2, is it 2? Yeah, we have 2 of the members from the Suicide Squad in the game. 3 actually, if you consider Joker, he was in the movie. So he's in the game. Do you want to see those gear sets put into the game? No.
Your technique is flawed.
Now let's finish up. I think is this the last fight we have? Or is Bane? I think Bane may be the last person. I'm not paying too much attention to the number of fights because then it just feels like it's taking a long time. Just try to fight each fight, yeah. Jesus Christ. Alright, there we go. Finish that up.
Wonder Woman wins.
For those of you that are watching the stream, I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, I want you to press the thumbs up button. If you dislike the stream, I want you to press the thumbs down button. Either way, it does help me learn and get better in the future. And that was the last fight. 1 million again. Look at that. Alright guys. We're gonna open up the gear. We're gonna open up the boxes, then we're gonna go put on the gear real quick. We shouldn't have too many
The
boxes.
DLCs so far are Starfire, Sub-Zero, and Red Hood. The DLCs so far are Starfire, Sub-Zero, and Red Hood.
Let's see what we got. Joker gear, Scarecrow. And yeah, correct, the DLC is Starfire, Sub-Zero, and Red Hood. Those are the revealed 3 characters. That's a lot of gold boxes to open up. I'll open up the gold ones. Maybe we'll do 2, 3 of them, and then I'll open up the rest of them later. Just a couple of them. And we actually got a Wonder Woman. That's just a few we're going to open up. I'll open up the rest of them later if I live stream later. And, what is there? So we got Wonder Woman. All the way at the bottom here. Boom. Alright, that looks nice. Boom. Looks pretty good. Is this it? Boom, that looks pretty nice. Boom. Oh, so far it's looking good, looking good. And boom. There you go. That is the full look of Wonder Woman in her movie gear. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed streaming for you guys. That being said, we're going to cut the stream now. Once again, if you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button, subscribe. There's Injustice 2 content every single day. That being said, I will see you guys next time.